now I have sound. Haha. Usually I do that in the other order. How's it going, everybody? More Satisfactory today. Unsurprisingly, as we continue to churn our way through the build-a-thon. As I said previously, well, first of all, entertainingly, apparently when you first turn on Satisfactory, all the machines turn on as they try to figure out if they need to actually do anything. So, if, like me, you generally operate fairly close to your power cap, all the machines turn on, you skyrocket past your power cap, and you immediately trip it. And so I had to get these going so that my power would register that I have a space. Now that that's the case, I can cut down some of this. This is why I keep these things. I wish I could just have one switch to just turn everything off. Just kill everything. Or click, turn everything on. But that's neither here nor there. I don't need that. I have a new toy. But first, so offline, last time I mentioned I would do a couple things. One, I wandered around and I found a sulfur deposit. It's about that way somewhere. Base expansion, iron question mark, needs power. So yeah, it's roughly that way. It's a fair bit away. I harvested a bunch of sulfur and I came back here. And I progressed a bit down here. Last you saw, I was here. I was on volatile. So I did that, and I unlocked the Nobelisk detonator and the Nobelisk explosive, which is that thing you saw me equip a second ago. It's this thing. Calm down. How many? 4. I'm gonna go get a couple more beacons. Anyway, so I did that. Do I have another scanner on me? I don't. Let me make 6 more beacons. 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Anyway, so I did that, which gave me the big explosives, which was good. Because with the big explosives, I was able to go over to that Caterium deposit and harvest it. Let's get 2 full stacks here. There we go. Now, I'll hop on this and show you what I did at the Caterium deposit, because I'm actually a bit proud of it. And I'm glad I set it up, because it looks like we're going to need a fair bit of Caterium moving forward. Also, I've learned apparently the truck doesn't handle going over trees as well as the tractor does, which sort of entertains me, not gonna lie. Where the tractor will just annihilate trees, the truck will not. I should not have gone through this little valley. Yeah. I was about to say, don't see my vehicle just flying into space. Okay. We'll park here. Also, this will be good to see just how much quick wire my my setup has made. A substantial amount. Okay, cool. So, yeah, it's simple if expansive. So this is the Caterium deposit we had originally found. There was a big rock here. I threw an explosive on it, blew it up. Put a tier 2 miner here, much like other places where we have mining. But this is pure Caterium, meaning that's a lot of ore. Tier 4, oh, that's only tier 3 belts, but that's still enough, because tier 3 pulls out at 270. It goes into here. I put I thought I put tier 4 there, but I apparently only put tier 3. So it comes up to here, and then it splits it into 6 smelters. And the smelters at the end are kind of running slow. But they are still running enough for now. These are all backed up there, but these 3 down here still sort of keeps everything from completely backing up. Then a fair bit of wizardry had to happen with the conveyors, as you may be able to see. If I can get up here. There we go. Nope. Damn it. There we go. So, conveyors, or smelters 1, 2, and 3, they all pipe into this. I have this nice little stacking thing here to sort of get them to cooperate. Smelters 4, 5, and 6, much the same, there's one here. They all go into this merger, these go into this merger, and this merger go into this merger, and then all the Caterium ore comes up into this. I've got a lot of Caterium ore. This is going into 3 smelters right now, which are only using 12 ingots per minute. So I'm going to have a lot of ingots left over. I'll have the ability to branch out if I want to something else, although I don't necessarily think there's anything else Caterium makes besides the quick wire. I'm making 180 quick wire per minute, which is why this thing is filling up at a decent tick. So that is our quick wire setup, and why we were able to kind of advance a fair chunk through the quick wire thing. It is also why I should now have enough to make a fuel generator. I have all the various pieces. I have them in my truck here, as you can see. There's our fuel generator. I also have the pieces I need for some more refineries and another extractor. Because my plan today, to start off with, is we're going to go back over to oil. And at the oil facility, at the oil base, we will take the second of the 3 oil fields and use it to make rubber, much in the same way we're using the first one to make plastics. We'll put in a bunch of storage so I don't have to go over there too often, and that when I do go over, I can just fill up my truck with them. And then once we make rubber, we will be in a pretty good position to move, or to advance, because I'm just basically being held up by rubber right now. So, luckily I have plenty of coal for my truck. So let's drive over there. And as much as I want to make a hyper tube for over there, this is kind of right now one of the reasons why I'm not too concerned about it. I still need to craft, and I don't want to, since I don't think there's a way to build a basic workbench over there as far as I'm aware. The MAM might unlock something eventually. I need to drive a crafting bench over there. So, I drive my crafting bench over there. And I think because I'm making multiple things over there, and if monorails work the way I very much hope they do, I will be able to do some fun stuff with them. Oh yeah, the power is this way. Or this is where the power line starts that I can start to follow. Although, I forget what that one was, the one out in the water. I think it was a steel beam and power, but I'd still have to bring power over here. So that leads down to the coal mines, and there is our guide. Sorry about that. My roommate was interested in, I'm guessing, it hasn't quite started yet. I need to, I'm looking forward to the new season starting in Diablo, and so me and my roommate have been playing that, but that doesn't start for like another hour and a half, 2 hours. So, no, I lost, there it is. Apparently he discovered some wild shrine. So, I'm looking forward to being regaled with that story later on. Anyway, we're at our beach. Beach, 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 beach. I like how you just see it ominously off in the distance. Just in the mist, there lives a factory. Alrighty. So now, we're here. How much fuel do we have? Oh wow, we got a lot of fuel. Okay. Oh no. Oh, don't tell me. Did I forget to grab more concrete? Ah, shit. I'm an idiot. Well, while I'm over here, let's see if I can at least... yeah, because I put all those refineries on concrete as well, so I do need to get more concrete. And I don't even think I can really build power lines without concrete. You fool! I wonder if... Will it now auto make a tier 1 or a tier 2? Okay, you're still auto making tier 1s. If I want to make a tier 2 power line, it requires 2 concrete, but it connects 7 connections, so. Alright, let's come over here at least and build our extractor. Production, extractor. We want to definitely send you this way. Now then, I'm probably going to build like a platform about here to work with, I think. And then I can pipe any excess and conveyor any excess over this way. But I will need, or I will want, to clear this shit out. Get all of the leaves. Damn it. Tree. Highlight the tree. There we go. Nope. There's that tree. Alright, I've cleared out a nice little chunk of this. Alright, well, let's go correct our stupidity. But it's good to know that I have a lot of fuel to work with. If it wasn't for the fact that I wanted to build my power plant on a steady platform, I would just build it and then not have to worry about it. But I want to try to make this area a little cleaner. You're built up. How backlogged are you? You're fully backlogged. Oh. Okay, you're backlogged. You're not backlogged, but you can't export your heavy oil residue. That's good to know. If either one of them gets backed up, both of them do. It all stops. But luckily, once I can get a power generator out here, this will all just start rolling again until... Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to figure out a way of dumping excess plastic. Because if the refiners fill up on plastic, they're also going to, all of my refineries are going to shut down. Huh, okay. That's going to be an interesting problem to figure out. I forget, did I get this one? Yes, I did. Cool. I mean, the easiest option, for now at least, would be off of the first, because I've got the two storages there. So off of the first one, what I could do is I could make the shredder. And I could put in one of the low, like a Mark 1 belt. Which will basically just buy time, I think, because I don't ever expect a lot to go into that one. Or I don't expect the throughput of plastic to be super, super high. So I'll have one full storage. And I wish... I do have the not the programmable, the smart splitter. I'm trying to work on getting the programmable one, because I'm hoping with the programmable splitter, I can actually put on criteria, like, hey, if this is X filled, like if this storage unit is so filled, then allow things to pass through, otherwise don't. Because that would be perfect then. Of just, hey, if the secondary storage is half full, start letting a bunch of stuff out so it drains a bit. And then if it's empty, shut off. Alright, let's roll down this hill. That little expedition to get Caterium and then go look at our oil production cost us 60 coal. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this, and that can go in there. Boop. Cool. Because I think, let me see, do I have what I need to make a smart splitter? Logistics, smart splitter. I have just enough. So, yeah, I can just tell it to send certain things. I can't tell it to go off of, like, a certain amount of things. Oh, let me, power 1. There we go. So now, oh, that uses quick wire. Good to know. Nope, that can go there. That can go there. Cool. God, just my entire factory sits quiet because I have so many things backlogged right now. Okay, so this is wood, so we will do wood. And then we will do leaf. Cool. So now those will do their thing. Whoop. What does our power situation look like? Okay, that looks good. What does it take to make one of the awesome sinks? Oh no, stream is disconnected. Stream has reconnected? Twitch? Why are you doing this to me, Twitch? My stream is experiencing issues. Let's see, what does... Oh no, are you gonna echo? You! Why do you say offline? I can get to Twitch! Yes, go live. Let's see, did that work? Do I live again? There we go. That was a weird issue. Don't know why that happened. I need cable. I would need a lot of cable anyway. Why don't I just have a lot of cable on me? I have some cable on me. So I have a lot of rods, that's good. I'm gonna put this concrete here. Just so I have my reserves of concrete. Sort that inventory, that should be good. Let me take the tube over to where I have my copper. There we go. Alrighty then. How much? I should have enough coal to get there and back. Yeah, I'm good. Almost 200 coal. Alright. Out of curiosity, let me get a couple more of the plates, because A, I want the conveyors, and B, I'm probably going to build an awesome sink over there and use it to deal with excess plastic. And probably excess rubber, now that I think about it. That can go back in there, and I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll take 4 stacks. That should be good. It's a very odd problem to think about. Oh no, my power production shut down because my refinery isn't making plastic. It sounds very unenvironmental. I say as I, remove large swaths of land and plant factories and coal-burning plants and oil-burning plants out there. It's probably fine. Now, I would love to automate a truck to go to this base, but I really don't know if I trust an automated truck to go through all of this. I don't remember if they ever included velocity data, but I used to remember, or I remember when I watched somebody else stream that they were very much an all or nothing sort of thing. And so the last thing I need is my truck being yeeted into space because it looked at a pebble wrong. If anybody's gonna chuck my truck into space, I want it to at least be me. Oh, that's a rock. As I drive the most circuitous route, or circuitous route, not circuitous. I hope this route is secured. Get out of the way! Biff. It's fine. I just like the way they ragdoll, but that makes me a terrible person. Hey, I'm back with more rocks. Oh, I should have just dismantled those as well, because I'm not putting anything over there after all. Alright, so we'll park here. Our vehicle lives there for now. Let's go dismantle this stuff. Give me more concrete, please. Alright, well, there went my nice little waterside power plant. Actually, thinking about it, power. Most of it's still in the thing, but I can tell there is just one port in, so that means I don't need water for it. Because the coal generators have two ports in, a physical one. They're like the refineries. They have a physical and a liquid port in. So I don't need to be bringing in water to the fuel generators, which is very good. Alright, let's start off doing something simple. Let's get this up to... Let's figure out where we're building, first of all. Actually, first of all, I can work on placing my... Is this all one unit out of curiosity? No, this is two separate units. Actually, what I should do instead... At least now we're on the same sort of plane, or the same sort of grid. Alright, let's see here. Boop, boop. 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 God, I'm building this thing tall. Alright. Alright, let's see how big this fuel generator is real quick. Alright, that'll fit there. It needs a 3x3 of platforms. But I need to go get stuff out of the truck. Oh, but that means I can lower it by one, I think. It's going to be close, I'll have to see. Hard to tell. I need to hop on my watchtower and mess with it. But I need to get my frames, computers, and rubber. So frames, computer, and rubber. So let's see if I can hop on the watchtower real quick. All along the watchtower. Let's see if I can get a good view on that. Fuel generator. Floor is too steep, you say. Alright, I could put it like there. Nope, nope, no. Oh well, too late now. It's a little janky, but I'm okay with this. I think I'm okay with this, yeah. Okay, now... let me bring in logistics. Let's bring in some logistics. I'll put that on one real quick. Let's say, do you have enough oomph to get out of there? Or should I, just to be safe, I will put a pump. Now, because you don't have a connection... look at that. But actually, I should deconstruct that. I should do a, let's just do a Power Pole Mark II just because it's new and fancy and exciting. We'll put it here. We'll do boop to boop. Boop to boop. And now... there we go, look at that. We are rolling. Meaning this should be processing again, good. Meaning all of these are processing again, nice. Yeah, because they're able to get their oil out, or their, yeah, heavy oil. Cool. This thing at max can produce 150 megawatts. Okay, cool. Very good. Alrighty, now we have to bring it... I don't think I unlocked... yeah, I've only got the normal fluid buffer for now. How's it going? How has your day, your July 3rd gone, Temeraire? We're gonna go ahead and put this right... give me that green line. Give me that green... boop! Alright, so you can go ahead and go into that pipe. And we're gonna bring some power over here, just so you can start pumping out some oil. We'll bring power up to here, because I don't know where I'm inevitably going to end up going with it. So for now, let's actually, power. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your back's been killing you. My day's been alright. I haven't really done too much. Hamilton came out on Disney Plus, so I watched that. Beyond that, dicked about on the internet, played some games. It's been an alright day. Messed around a bit with Satisfactory earlier in preparation for playing here. So, alright, so we're getting more oil, which this is the same as we've done before over there. But now, oh, goodbye, weird parrot. So let's build us another foundation somewhere. Let's take a quick look at what we have going over here. Over here we have 4 refineries. And they sit on a 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... a 3x6? Jesus, that's a lot of concrete. Alright. Let's start with a a 3x6. Let's start with a 3x3. Or is it a 4? This has to be a 4. Yeah. Back here it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's 5 for the whole thing. But really, it's 4 for these. 1, 2... Oh, no. They can survive on 3. So let's do a 3x3. And that should let us get to 2 refineries back there to start off with, as we work on our rubber production. So let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll go forward. 1. That's not where I wanted that to go at all. 2, 3. How does this probably look stupid underground at some points? It does. 1 and 2 and 3. Now, refineries. I'm gonna need another watchtower, aren't I? Let's build another watchtower. I'm gonna be so high up. Alright, so we want production. Let's make us some refineries. How far back can we go? Oh, they'll let us go way back, won't they? Let's go about there, and can I put another one next to it? Yeah, there and there. Ah, stupid bee. Alright, those things are just massive. Can I keep... I can't really go too much further, unfortunately, so what I might want to do, actually... So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5... Can I even put another one there? I don't think I can. Refinery. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Why does that look like it's not... This one isn't in line? Did I screw up? Oh, well, I'll take it. Let's see how they look when they're all there. Still looks like that one's off, but I'll take it. Alright. Well then. We're gonna be making some rubber at all of these. So that requires 30 crude oil per minute. And this requires 30 per minute. So, in theory, they should be able to do the same amount. Or should be able to utilize the same amount, I should say. So, rubber and rubber. Now then, I believe I have, yeah, the pipes doing basically what I have going at the coal facility, where the pipes go high, the conveyors go low. So we'll sort of keep that going. Sadly, I can't put any bases underneath these because of how the hillside is. So let's do... First of all, where am I going to send all this to? So these are going to be making rubber. I could try to send the rubber down here, so I can put it in a separate thing. But I think my inevitable goal is basically bring them across the river and have a pickup station over yonder. And so what I'll do instead, if I have the power plant here, I'll put rubber further this way as a pickup. Which that'll be fine. And I may just mirror what I have over here, where I have the whole refinery for fuel going into more fuel. Is this generating enough fuel to keep up, I wonder? Sure looks like it. How much fuel am I generating versus burning? This thing is currently... I don't even know how much fuel this thing is consuming currently. But you are outputting it looks like. Slowly but surely. Let's get the storage for the rubber built up so I can start utilizing some more power. We'll have a buffer storage and then bring it further down. 15-minute, I think, fuel gens use. Oh, wow. So I'm generating a lot more fuel than I need off of one generator. Okay, good to know. So we will send, let's see. Actually, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's come over here. And let's put a organization, no, logistics, merger. Boop. Oh wait, which way's out on this? Damn it. It's not what I wanted you to do at all. I mean, that's exactly what I asked you to do. I don't blame you there, merger. I'm the idiot. Let's put another 7 post. I don't know why I did that, since I just need to do 1. We'll put you right here. And then power, 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 power. And then we will come over here, pick up these leaves, and we will go to organization. One of these days, I will remember where everything is. Merger. We'll put it like right here, I think will work. Go there. We'll say there. Lets you change quick bar. You by holding Alt. Ah, I will have to remember that and actually set up bars. Oh, of course you're not making anything because you're not getting anything. That would make a lot of sense. Boop. Thank you for the tip. I will definitely have to make use of that. Okay, so there's that. Now, getting all this oil out is going to be something. So let me do a thing real quick. Let me, this button. Let's go to 2. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Leave that the way it is for now. We will go to 1, 2, 3, and we will do 1, 2. Actually, we will do 3, 4, and 5. So now if I do this, I can do this, and I can do this, and I can come up to, say here. And it only slightly clips through the through the thing. Hey boy, what you making? Well, Sleepy, I'm working on destroying the environment by harvesting oil and making rubber. So I have this very large rubber processing facility. How's it going, Sleepy? Let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's do pipeline support. I should fix that because it's going to annoy the shit out of me otherwise. Can I build this high enough, I wonder? What do you mean it's too long? There we go. Nope, sure can't. There we go. Global warming, global warming. Hey man, I don't know what planet I'm on. Why should I care about this place? Also, how's it going? What have you been up to on today? I need more concrete after all. Damn. Slide. Slide to my truck. Oh, nice. How has the Sea of Thieves been treating you? Can't complain about my day. I watched Hamilton earlier, and I've been playing games since, so. It's been an alright day off. Oh wait, that's just a pipeline support. Boop. And the last one is here, so we'll go a little bit past that. Boop. Boop. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. There's one. Oh no, I may have made a mistake. Whoops. Aha, nothing can hold me for long. We're gonna do this the correct way now. And not trap myself in more refineries. There we go. Hello, bird. Ah, need to get more copper. So much piping. Probably not enough, no, because I needed, what, 7? Also, I'm going to need to build a head pump to pump it out of the tank. Oh no, I'm running out of copper. I've got all this copper wire. Can I use that? Copper. Please be some near me. No! I'm gonna have to go back to base. Damn it, I thought I had enough. Apparently I didn't. Yeah, I've got 3 pings, all of which are over 1 kilometer away. Yep, that's not going to be enough. That's definitely not going to work. I do have enough copper for this, though. Yes! Wait, nope, that was going the right way. Right? There we go. Boop! Yes! You. There we go. We're now pumping oil up into those, as you can see. Meaning they should be making blocks of rubber any second now. I've just, I guess, got to fill all of the pipes. Oh, this one's going up for some reason. Huh. Interesting. You know what? We're just gonna do 3 facilities for now. That seems like a good plan. Hey, there we go. Look at the rubber. Yeah, rubber. Alright, so. I've still gotta go get copper because these things are all gonna shut down soon because they're gonna backlog on heavy oil. But if I can get... Where am I shipping this to? I suppose I can come down to, like, here. Well, no, I kind of want it on the beach. So I could put it, like, over here. Another big double-double organization. Industrial storage. So there's one industrial storage. I could put the other one back here, so I do still have the double storage. But I may have a better idea. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna work it. Since I don't need to access this one, I can do 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be a overflow. Chainsaw, please. Boop. Thank you. Industrial storage. You know what? Just to be safe, just so I can do this and make it look proper. Industrial storage. Whee! Bonk. Alright, so we're gonna do that. And I know that looks stupid, but there is a reason for it. The conveyor belt is too long. Not the fact that it cuts through a mountain. It's too long. Alright, so we got rubber going into there, meaning soon it's going to go into there. There we go. Look at all that rubber. Ignore the fact that it briefly goes into the ground. It's fine. I swear. Yep, and now we come into this problem. So, I need to go get more copper, because I only have, as I currently get shunted away, I've got 42 copper. I may be able to get something done with this. So where am I going to put this? If I want to have another plant, do I want to try to put it adjacent to this one? No, I don't really have the space for it, unfortunately. I could put it over here. Just pull all of the heavy oil away over this way. Stop it. Put it just at the end? Nope. Just bring you way over here. There we go. Oh. Yeah. And then I won't have enough for that one. Damn it. But I'm just gonna have to let it be. I will have to go get more copper. What do I need for a fluid buffer? More copper. Okay, so I just need a bunch more copper. But rubber's backing up, so that's good. Now then, the other problem is going to be with these things that have two outputs, if one output gets backed up, the second output can't process. So in this one, if fuel gets backed up, my plastic making stops. If plastic gets backed up, my fuel making stops. So I can't have either of those things happen. So I've got this entire thing filled with plastic. This is the ultimate destination for plastic. This is where I'll pull from when I eventually want to set up my more accessible thing. But to make sure, oh god, this thing is, I forgot how big this thing was. To make sure it doesn't completely back up, I'm gonna put a sink here. And I'm gonna get a tier 1 conveyor so it pulls slowly. I don't need that. Or that. Or that. We're gonna do to there. Now this will very slowly shrink. Oh, and I can print them out from anyone. Yes! Oh, I'm so happy about that. You ended up flushing pipes to get rid of excess when it stopped making rubber and plastic. That's fair. Right now it seems like I'm doing good on processing fuel. I could probably do with a second fuel generator. I wish this told me how much I was consuming. I suppose I could go through this. But that doesn't help you too much. Yeah, and I could just like flush the network to get rid of it, but this way you need to rework your oil. Oil is a lot more complicated than the other resources. It's pretty interesting. So the way this works, and the way I'm hoping it's going to play out, these 4 things make plastic. It gets put into here, and it goes up to here. Now, at any point, obviously, I can just turn this off, and it'll stop processing it if I really need to build up plastic again. But out of curiosity, if I take... I don't really have space in my inventory for more plastic. There we go. If I take 2 things of plastic out of here... Now my only concern is if this is empty. Yeah. So yeah, this will work for the time being to make sure plastic doesn't, you know, completely back up, which would shut off my power generator. So... And right now I could probably stand another fuel generator, or I could just use with making more power. Yeah, or using more power. I would need another 3x3, or I would need to put more generator like over here and pipe it over here as well. So I need like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. But I don't think I have the resources for another fuel generator because I don't have 5 more computers. Let me see. Power. Yeah, I need 5 more computers and 10 heavy frames, which I don't have, unfortunately. Oh, nice. Alright, let's do 2 things. Let's take this back. We will complete gas masks up there, which will let me make a gas mask. And we will take the next thing, we'll get more copper, we'll come back here, and we'll tweak how a lot of this works. Real quick. Crafting bench, because I don't remember. That requires plastic and copper. This requires that and plastic. So, sort. Let's just bring back a bunch of plastic. So I might be able to, brain. I might be able to make another set of computers to make another generator, so I have an output. Yeah, like, look at this. This is barely keeping up. Like, a Mark 1 pulls out at 60 production, or logistics. A Mark 1 will move 60 resources per minute. I am generating 80 per minute. So I'm still generating more plastic than I am consuming with this. I think. The problem is if fuel gets backed up again, this whole thing shuts off. So for now, it's okay to keep running because it can do its thing. Long term, I do need to tweak this. We will put these in here, these in here, these in here, sort. That should be enough plastic, I think. Okay. Let's truck back home. Let's see about making more heavy... Let's see about making another fuel generator. Or maybe 2. To keep up with all of this. Because if I can put 3 fuel generators kind of in the center of all that, and just siphon all of the heavy oil into fuel to then be processed, I'll be in a good spot. But right now I can't keep making rubber until I'm processing the fuel out of there, and I can't process the fuel out of there until I get copper. So, at the very least, I need to go get copper to start, if nothing else, piping it into more refinery abilities. I also need to see how far away monorails are, because damn do I want some monorails. Because if I can just bring a monorail through all this nonsense, it'll be nice. I still feel like this should have a deeper horn. It's early access, right? They can change the horn noise. Give me like a nice big semi just burn horn. Isn't it technically released now? Is it technically? It still says early access up there in the corner, so I don't know. Oh shit, nope, 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 don't die, truck. Like, I know it spent some time in extra early access, I guess, over on Epic, and then they eventually brought it over here. Oh, I just ran over a thing. It'll get better. In case you haven't seen it, Sleepy, here's my original base, my home, with my driveway right here, that I'm hoping does what I want it to, because if you look at the very top, you'll see the tractor marker, and as I walk, you'll notice the tractor marker goes behind me, as the tractor is somewhere down there now. The tractor has become one with the earth. Alright, so the first thing we're going to unlock with rubber is going to get rubber out of the truck, because that's where I left it. I did not slide under that conveyor belt like I wanted to. Whoop. Sort, take, sort. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, damn. Close. Boop. Boop.
Milestone reached. Gas masks and filter parts will ensure increased odds of survival in gas-based hazardous environments. Fixit Incorporated would like to extend the friendly advice to not forget to change filters regularly.
Goodbye. Alright, so let's see. What do we have next? Select milestone. So we have active fluid transport, which allows us to bottle fluids. Ada is the name of the ship AI in Outer Worlds 2. Oh god, it is, isn't it? Nice. Okay, so what do we need for this? Computers, heavy... Okay, so all stuff we can make, but a lot of it. I would need to start automatically making computers and the heavy modular frames, which I can do. I just have no real easy way of getting the materials to where they need to be. Although I can possibly do the heavy modular frames, because I generate normal frames, steel pipes, and encased beams all in the same area, and there's nearby extra iron that I can pull for the screws. So that I can do. This one's going to be the problem, because it needs copper, iron, and oil to make. Which I can sort of, to a degree, do. And what I may end up doing for computers is setting up a truck station that I can manually load a truck filled with plastic, drive it over, have it unload, and have like 50 slots of plastic all in a thing for it to process. Outside of that, then, it's just copper and iron. But as for the milestone we want to be working on, we could work on this, which would have us packaging oil, and it would get us the industrial fluid buffer, which I really like the idea of. I'm curious if this can all come out of the refinery. Like, if that's what happens, is the refinery then makes packaged liquid biofuel. Either converted into electricity. Oh. Interesting. Unfortunately, I doubt there's anything you can automatically pass the packaged liquid biofuel into. Packaged heavy oil residue. That's also an interesting one. Huh. Okay, we're gonna select this. Automating the heavy frames won't be too difficult. It'll just require a bit of work. That'll be our next project. For computers, we need plastic. We need circuit boards, which is copper and plastic. So, we need a lot of copper. So let's go get our copper sheets. Luckily, I know a good area kind of over where our Caterium production is that I can pull, I believe, an amount of copper. I don't think it's a lot, but I don't think you need a lot of copper to really do anything. This is one copper node, and I'm doing all of my copper production off of one single copper node so far. So, I don't think it's too... I don't think it's too bad what you need copper for. Whoop. God, that sound effect is so good. Favorite sound effect in the game so far. Oh god. Favorite thing in the game so far are those tubes. Also, now that I'm shunting plastic into the other one... Oh, I hope I had more momentum. Oh well. This should be slowly creeping up better. Yeah, because it's global. So I'll be getting more coupons now, and I can print them out at base. Nice. So I'll be able to use more coupons. I researched the Blade Runners, I believe. What did those let me do? I assume run faster. I heard you. There you are. Where do I make a Blade Runner? There it is. I can make 8 of them. I'll make 1. Ooh, reduced fall damage, you say? Do they equip to the body? Yes. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so let's, out of curiosity, brief point of comparison. There's jump. A little bit higher. Definitely a faster run, though. Or at least much faster acceleration. I can slide forever now, too. Like I'm in goddamn tribes, apparently. Alright, so, I was trying to make... Oh, Jesus. It's like just face plant into the side of my trailer. Just wham! So to make computer, I need 5 computers, so I need 50 circuit boards. To make a circuit board, I need copper and plastic. So, slide jumping when running is fast with the Blade Runners. Oh, Jesus. You nearly flew off the map. Fair. I've a couple times almost chucked myself into oblivion just using conveyor belts. So, alright, so I need 100 copper sheets and 400 plastic to get this rolling. To get what I need. So I'll put the copper in there. I'll go get the plastic real quick out of the truck. Boing. Oh god, now I can clear both of those. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this will produce all of the conveyors I need. Or not the conveyors, the circuits I need. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Actually, I only needed 200 plastic. So I can take 2 of those back. Boop, boop. Alright, so that'll make the circuit boards while it just sits back. Next, I need to send myself flying into everything. To make a computer, to make the 5 computers, that's all I will need. I will need to make another one of these, 10 more heavy frames. And to make heavy frames, I have to hate myself. I just need more screws right now. God, this is definitely tribes now. Whee! 500,000. I don't have inventory space for things. Boing! For the moment, let me put these powers... Oh, I have 16 circuit boards anyway. Whoopsie. Let me just take these real quick and put these with these. There we go. Need to redo your main base as... Oh, you got the window walls and the glass foundations. Nice. I need to mess with those at some point. Where is it? Here. Yeah, these. I personally am a fan of the ridiculous looking statues. I'm assuming they're just gigantic and stupid. So how many modular frames do I need to make this? 10. Awesome, I have just enough materials to make 10 heavy modular frames. Alright, so heavy modular frames require frames, tubes, encased beams, and screws. Now, while we wait for our circuits to finish so I can make some computers, let's go take a look at something real quick. Oh, this will make getting into these tubes a lot easier. Oh god, and now when I run on conveyor belts, I run so fast. Alright, so, over here, in here I'm making modular frames. Over here, I am making steel tubes. Oh god, I just fucking launched myself around. I noticed if you want to color walls, use the gold ones, not the gray ones. Yeah, I did notice that. I used the gray ones to kind of break up the pattern at the time before I had the coloring. But yeah, you can only paint the orange, the default orange walls, not any of the metal ones. And so yeah, I'm making frames in the purple building. I'm making pipes here. And I'm making encased beams here. Meaning 3 of the 4 things I need are right here. I'd have to get a little tricky with getting the frames around my truck path that I'm using to bring coal from over yonder. You did yours in all gray. Sadness. But to make the modular frames, I just need screws. And over here, we have impure iron, so 30, 60. You want to fight? Where are you? Slug. Oop. So yeah, we have 30, 60. 90, right? Because all of this is impure. So as you can see, we have a lot of impure iron over here we can work with. So, if I want to do the heavy modular frames, what I could do is I can make iron processing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 iron nodes. All of which generate 30, so that's what, 180? 180 iron per minute. Over here. And what I can do, out of curiosity, there's the coal that's right near me. That's right over there. That one. Is there any other coal nearby? Does not look like it. That's 1,200 away. That's 1,100 away. 2 more above that cluster of 4 up there. That doesn't surprise me. Let's see here. Yep, 2 more. So what I could do over here... Oh, and this... Nope, impure. And so much iron right here. Oh no, why have I been disconnected again? No. And we're back, hopefully? I think, I use a program called Wallpaper Engine, which makes, you know, my desktop look nice. But I think OBS don't like Wallpaper Engine, because I've had issues with it and I forget to turn it off, so I may need to uninstall it, unfortunately. Hopefully we're back, though. Hopefully it's not dead. And we'll see what happens next. But yeah, so there's 2 more nodes up here. So I have a gratuitous amount of iron over here. So once we get the rubber production up and running... Thank you, Sleep. Once we get the rubber up and running, I think our next project is going to be to get a bunch of iron processing over here. And probably siphon off some coal from over here. Because of the amount of coal that this thing is generating. Down here, I believe, yeah, is 2 copper nodes. Also impure. You want to fight? I hear you. So what are you up to this evening, Sleepy? You just chilling? Playing anything in particular? Let's see, what is our coal looking like? We are dramatically backed up on coal. You forgot to... Oh, Oh, the new update for Animal Crossing is out? Nice. I'm gonna have to poke around and look at that. Wish there's more coal over here. Maybe I'll be lucky. Oh, hi, friend. I hear you. Do not send me flying off the hill. Yep, I got my animal beaten stick for when the animals get uppity. These guys don't need to be beat because they don't get uppity. But these guys do. Oh, you're a particularly uppity one. Oh, he might beat me. Oh, nope, there we go. Oof. Give me my pistachios. Alright, well. Sadly, that looks to be the only coal that is in the immediate vicinity. This is probably still a cliff. Oh, nope, but it... Oh, shit. Okay, I'm good. Ha, suck it. So yeah, this is the only coal still that's near me. And... I suppose I could overclock it. I do have a couple of the things waiting in the back. Which I'm not against. This is a level 2 miner, right? Yes, this is Mark 2, so it's producing 240 per minute, and it's backing up. So yeah, once we get the rubber running, I will put a splitter back here. And I will peel it off, and I will go that way with it. And I will make over there, like a heavy modular frame factory. Since I now have the manufacturer, I'd be able to do that. So that'll be the next big project. But first, we need to get rubber reliably rolling. Or first I want to get rubber reliably running, I should say. So, boing, 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 boing. So that's going to be interesting, trying to find a good balance for all of that over there. I should have taken the 2, but oh well. I also should have possibly gotten more coal. Let's see how much coal I have in my truck. Boing. Boop. I'm good on coal. Worked. Okay, so. I have what I need to make another fuel generator. There we go. I don't have the 50 rubber. But if I need to, I'll be able to get it. I'll just go over and flush the heavy oil out of the system, and it will keep producing fuel. So I can make that. And I need the circuit boards out of this. There we go. So now I'm going to make 5 computers. Scratch that, I'm making 1 computer because I need more screws. I need more. Jesus, I am really running out of inventory space. I need to do more of the researches to give me more inventory space. Whoop. How many PCs can I make? Oh, cool. I can make the 4 I would need. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Also, what did supercomputers? You need 50 computers. You're gonna have to wait. I really want the programmable splitters, but you're gonna have to wait your turn. All right, so I have all I need for that, and then after that, it's just pipes. So let me make sure I'll bring enough copper. 100, 200, 300. Let me get a bit more concrete. I'm gonna put the power slug over here. The extra one I just got. Let me get a bit more concrete and screw it even more copper, because I don't want to be caught unawares and have to drive all the way back again. I would like to be able to finish more or less production over there. I have so many things in my inventory. I have a couple one-offs I just need to unload real quick. Alright, for now I will put that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. Can I make the iron ingot into my ammunition? I forget if that's what I needed, or no, I need the rods for the ammunition, I believe. Yeah, I need the rods for the ammo. So for now, iron ingots can go there. Cool. Now let me go get a few more copper sheets. Let me go finish making a rubber factory. Vroom. Why have you stopped? Oh, it was just like a weird... Okay, that was strange. I guess I was just moving at a right pace to where I didn't notice the things being made. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 400 copper should get me there. Okay. Luckily with this truck, it's not too far of a drive, but still. Boing. I like that a tree will just bring this giant truck to a complete stop. Which is why I don't want to automate this truck. Whoopsie. Turn. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Hit the brakes. Gone the wrong way. There we go. Also, I like that that weird thing is basically the S that everyone drew back in school. And I think it currently serves no purpose in the game. It is a thing you can pick up, and it just says work in progress. So it's currently doing nothing. Oh. The poor Elcor. The way they ragdoll is so hilarious, and it makes me such an asshole. Like, I don't disagree with the fact that, you know, kicking their legs out from underneath them makes me an asshole, but God, the animation is just so funny. God, I have annihilated this poor island. Look at all this shit that wasn't here, like, a week ago. I've just rolled on up and just ruined the ecosystem of this little island. Alright, let me do a couple things. Let me park. Let me check how this is processing against my plastic storage. Yeah, it's going through fairly well. I've gotten up to 5 coupons, so that's good, I guess. Let's get... What did I need to make the fuel generator? I need to just get rubber. So... let's come to this, and let's just flush the full pipe network. And this will start producing rubber again. Alright, in the interim, I actually have to process the rubber, so I need this sort of setup. Which is another... Is it 3x3 or 3x4? 1, 2, 3. I do back it up into a bunch of tanks, however. So that's going to be the tricky part. Decisions, decisions. How should I do this? Oh, I do have some coal over here, but this is not a coal node. This is just a rock of coal. I could shunt all the fluid over here instead and then bring a power line over. Not against that. I am against being wedged underneath a thing, though. I'm also against my flashlight not automatically turning on, but that seems to be not changing, unfortunately. Alright, so currently I have 6 fluid tanks for heavy fluid storage. Now I know somewhere, I believe further on this island, further that way, is a very big, angry, fire-breathing thing. Which at some point I'm gonna make a gun and go murder it, but until then I'm gonna just keep my happy little ass over here and just chop down all these trees and hope he doesn't hear my chainsaw. And decide to investigate which asshole is lowering his property value. I imagine my inventory is now full on leaves. It's full on a lot of things, apparently. Okay. So let's come over here. Let's do a little silliness real quick. Let's do 1, 2, 3. But now that I'm on the same axes, like the same network of grid, let's do 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Let's put down some ramps, just so I don't look like an idiot. Okay, so let's... About how big is the thing over here? So this is a 3x3, and this is probably a 3x1, I would imagine. So let's see if we can add in two more width to this thing over here. Were you able to produce 50 rubber before you shut off? You did. Okay, cool. Good. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can add in 2 more. 1, 2, do, and do. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do that. So now I need, or I want to put out here, logistics, no, organization 6. There we go. So we're gonna do 1, 2. Are you hanging off or are you good? Eh, you're hanging off, but oh god, you're fine. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I put this, I think, I put one of these too close. There we go. All right. I'm glad that, unlike conveyors, pipes are omnidirectional. And because it's going down, it should not need the head pump. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so now let's build logistics. No. Production. Another refinery. I hope I have some. I think I have some in the truck. I think I have some steel pipes in the truck. Please be in the truck. Yes, I do. Oh boy. Got a little bit nervous there because I keep being an idiot. And I like not being an idiot. I really do. Okay, so we got that. Let's do a refinery. This way is in. So we'll do... there. And you're gonna make residual fuel. Out of curiosity, let's just see. Yep, you're slowly building up. Good. And then you're gonna pump that residual fuel into another series of fluid buffers. 1, 2. We're gonna build up a lot of fluid buffers again. 3, 4, 5, and actually, before I do that, alright, so I sort of dig how that looks. I just got connected on the back end. Oh no, I piped this wrong. Shit. Whoopsie. But that means that to be safe, also to make, actually, what I could do, I could put power over here. Let's see, organization, lookout tower. I need to get high up. Once I realize which way I oriented my lookout tower. Can that even fit there? Actually, I probably can't make it yet, because I need the oil. Or the rubber. But, it looks like I can put it there. Nice, okay. Let's launch ourselves off of this real quick. Let's get the rubber. Oh, Jesus. I really can't launch myself now. I'm really gonna have to be careful with those. Alright, so let's go back in here. Let's go to fuel generator. Which way is... so that's in. So we're gonna put in back there. So for just 7, a 7x3 platform, I can build an entire fuel refinery post. Good to know. Alright, so, because I still need power, let's put a power pole Mark II. Let's put you. We'll put you up there. And you can go to that. You can go to that. And then, you can go to that. Now then, this should start making fuel. And this should start using it eventually. It's just going to take time to start filling everything up. Now, I'm not going to lie, I am sort of tempted to connect the two, I could connect the two refineries. Like, it wouldn't be too difficult. Let's bring this up a bit. That's fine. Let's do one of these. And so now, this should be filling up these as well, which should be helping this have things to process. Nice. Very good. Very good. Although, actually, now that I think about it, I wonder, do I need this? Let's see what happens if I don't have this. So this is sort of doing alright. This is still slowly filling up. I may not have enough refinement capabilities. But I'm certainly producing enough power now. And I actually sort of think I have the ability to expand upon it further once I get computers being made. Because really, I think I can make another one of these platforms maybe over there, and then just break this off and go this way and make another 7x3. So I'll have 3 refiner, like 3 of this. I like how clean this came out. Well, obviously not, you know, clean, but you know what I mean. Can I build another refinery just to see something? So what else does the refinery make? So it makes petroleum coke, used as a less efficient coal replacement or for aluminum refinement. I don't have aluminum yet, so I suppose I'm going to have to get that in order at some point. And yeah, that seems to be the two big things it makes. Or it can make straight fuel, which also gives the thing of the residual stuff, which I can use to make residual plastic with water. Okay, that's cool. And with the way this is set up currently, if I start to have the same problem I did with plastic, I just take this top one, I branch it off, I put an awesome sink here, and there we go. But as you can see, we're doing a fairly good job in building up some plastic. Or some rubber. And we have plastic, hopefully still being built at a reasonable rate. Yep, sure is. Alright. So then I'm kind of good with how this little rubber facility came out. I could possibly go a little bit wider, because I imagine I'm backing up on oil. Yeah, I am. So I could go a bit wider and go a bit better. Just have it be a little bit off. So I would do that. I would do that. I would have to do that. That. That's not what I wanted to do. That. You are gonna make rubber. So yeah, there we go. 30, 60, 120. How much are you making? 120. Okay. So now I am processing as much oil as I am making. On both of these, because they're both churning through 120 and making 120. Ultimately, I'm going to have to keep an eye out on the heavy oil residue to make sure that it's not getting over here. Interesting. Why are you not getting over here? Where are you backing up? Alright, let's not put it there. Like, I think these pipes do, actually no, thinking about it, these pipes would be empty. Because they're going to be basically slaloming right down into the thing. It's back here that I kind of need to make sure it's getting through. So what about here? That should hopefully help. Maybe pull some more fluid away from all of this a little better. Looks like it. You're always going to be full up. Unfortunately, I did not really design this to be as expansive as the other one is. How's our power looking? Well, we've got a gap of about 250 on average. Alright, that's fine. I think this is about as good as we're going to get it, unfortunately. For now. I feel like I'll be able to pull more fuel away later. Ooh, a nice amount of rubber. Okay. I'll put this 44 in here. I will take 100, 200, 300, 400. Take 400 rubber. Throw it into my truck. I'll throw this in there. 100, 2, 3, 4. And then I will come over to this. I will throw the 10 in here, and I will take out of here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Screw it. 9. There we go. That means this should really start to deplete. This should still be doing its thing. Alright. Well then, we have done a good job expanding this. Let's save real quick. Because the last thing I want to happen is my game to crash, and, well, I'll be very, very angry if that happens. Drive truck. We'll let the rubber and the plastics build up for a bit. But what we'll do is we'll go back to base. We will see if there's any sort of milestones that I can pour a bunch of stuff into. And then we'll look at laying the groundwork for our the heavy frames. Although I feel like at some point what I may do off stream is go down into the little valley, deforest the whole thing, and dramatically expand our coal power as well. Ooh, sorry buddy. Just the way they ragdoll and just the way they roll, it's chef's kiss. We have returned home as we slide down this hill. Right on our little driveway. Look at that. Boop. Alright, well there's one thing we wanted to get done. Now then, let's select milestones. Luckily, milestones retain progress if you switch away from them. So I can do this and put 200 plastic in there, and then I can change it to say jetpack or monorails if I select this. But if I go back just to make sure, back to here, select this, you can see it requires 0 plastic because I've already finished the plastics. So, before I forget, let's select... It'll give me inventory slots. Computers, motors, plastic, and rubber. So, 100, 200. Let's do that. Let's get 200 of the rubber. 100, 200. Boing. Boing. And then 100, 200. Okay, cool. Let's work on getting automated heavy frames. Let's come back to this, though. 3,000 wire, which I can do. I just need to make inventory space for it. Let's do this. Let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Sort. There we go. Whoop. I should really put the awesome kiosk over by the awesome sink. That way I can just print out tickets, turn, and use them. If I connect an awesome sink to the rubber backup, I will actually be getting so much coupons. So many coupons. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. We'll put this one back and get this. So 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. There's that. Meow. I like that I keep almost impacting onto my own vehicle. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's that. We probably have 100 motors. We just need to automate the modular frames. But to automate the modular frames, I need a manufacturer, which requires 10 modular frames. So first, let's make 10 modular frames. Or heavy modular frames. What do I need? I need screws. So to make 10 of them, I will need 1,000 screws. 1,000 screws. There we go. I enjoy that inevitably to make something, it requires the thing. Like, to make a manufacturing thing, it requires the things you need to make it. Or the thing that it makes. So, like, the manufacturer, which can make heavy modular frames, needs heavy modular frames to make it. So you have to at least make a bit of them, a few of them, to get there. Also, I should probably unload more things in my biofuel maker over there. I wish, I mean, I understand why they don't, but I wish I could just shunt biofuel off into a thing. Luckily, this one is a lot closer. Hey, how's it going there, Ed? Tabby Fip. I forgot that was the name you grabbed. How are things going with you, friendo? Whoop! These things are so ridiculous. I'm at a bank. Your favorite game in person? Nice, thank you. Appreciate it. And I have been loving this game. It's basically everything I was hoping for in some sort of ridiculous logistical nightmare of a game. Yeah. Launching myself across the way. Let's make 7 more of these so I can... No! Ah! Oh, gotta go back there. Get my steel pipes. You know what? You put this in here. We're gonna do this differently now. I'm gonna take my power slugs. I'm gonna get some more to make a constructor. Okay, I need that. Assembler. No, it'd be mostly constructors. Okay, then I have what I need. I'm gonna drive my truck over to the area. Honk the horn all the way. Beep. Yeah. So I need steel tubes. 100. 200. Go, little tractor! I love that thing. That thing is so goofy. Wow. Alright. Color me impressed. You finally got there, machine. You finally filled up that storage. Took you long enough. Alright, so we're doing our new little factory area over here. And we've got so much space to work with. Look at all this. I think I'm going to try to prioritize this area first because there's more things. So, first things first, let me turn around my truck. Just because it's really stupid, but the workbench is on the back, so... And actually, just to be safe, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to give it its own little landing pad. So it can just sit over here for the time being. Just so I don't risk losing it again like I did my first tractor. And boop. Okay, cool. And I'll just disassemble that when I'm ready to leave this be. Alright. Cool. Now then, I need to make the last few heavy modular frames. Craft bench. Brain. There we go. How many do I have? 4. I need to make 6. I have just enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, cool. So, for the lulz, we will, for the time being, build our manufacturer here. And our... This thing is gigantic. That's going to require... Oh, that requires rubber. Okay. So I'm going to need rubber for that. And... That's not too bad. Hey, gas filters. Cool. I can mass produce... I can mass produce beacons! Beacons everywhere. We're going to use that. Oh man, it requires so many things. Alright, so it requires 200 screws per minute. First thing we're going to do, though, is I'm going to take a bit of a walk. Over to where I am pulling coal out of the ground. And because I'm going to be pulling another thing off of this, I'm going to overclock it fully. I'm going to go back to my truck first, remembering that I forgot to make the things that I need to overclock with. Oh shit! Have you ever been hit by your own car before? That was good. Just round a corner, get run over by my own fucking tractor. One, two, three. Cool. I'll do the fourth one, because why not? Don't know what else I use power slugs for. One of these days I'll find that rare purple power slug, which I only assume makes 3 power things instead of 1 or 2. Alright, time to really back this system up now. It makes 5? Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I don't need that much coal. 480. I forgot that when you do 3, it's more than double. My brain was like, oh, 3 doubles it, right? Nope. 1 gives you 50%, 2 gives you 120, gives you 100%. I think 3 gives you 150. Alright, so where do I split off? I split off up there. And that goes into... If I disassemble this, how far back does it go? It goes way back there. Okay. So this one gets shipped over to there for that steel manufacturing. This one fuels the tractor that ran me over. This goes over to my motor bay. Let me just get 100 motors real quick, because I'm going to need them. And I'm over here anyway. Man, it's made so many motors. Good for it. Alright, so, let's do a organization, no, logistics, there we go, splitter. There we go. It's a little bit cleaner now. So now it'll get split into thirds. It'll get split into 3 paths before it does the thing. But actually, I just realized I need to upgrade this because a Mark III will only do 270. This will do a 480. Look at that. Just enough. Cool. Alright, so now, because that'll be doing 480, yeah, that'll be doing just enough to pull out of here, and then this will be able to keep up with it. Oh, I'm gonna have to be careful with this. I go at such a decent tick. Thought I'd be going faster. I guess not. Alright, so. Now comes this fun. I just conveyor across the country. But I do need to be careful of where I'm putting it over here. I want to go up. Because I still want to be able to drive a truck through here to get the Caterium. There we go. That should let me through. Get the Caterium and then leave. Alright, so now, how do I want to go about doing this? I could pull steel down from here. I just had a terrible realization, because I'm constantly forgetful. I didn't bring portable miners. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to instead break out my chainsaw. Not that this is going to help me with the portable miners I need to make. Because I don't think I can make them here, unfortunately. No, I cannot. Special. Not the hub. Not the MAM. Can I not make that building? Oh, wait, craft bench. Yeah! Give me my craft bench. Oh, this gives me everything except what I want to make. Damn it. Well, good to know I can make that, I suppose. Equipment workshop is what I need. There we go. I can make 8 of them. Yes! So I can make 4 tier 2 miners. I really wish these things stacked. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's start with 4. Okay, so what I could do, I'm trying to think. I could make steel up here using those 2, and then bring steel down to make pipes. Or I could just make all the steel stuff up here, like pipes and everything, and bring it down. So there's that. So this will be getting me 60. Let's see, Mark II miner. Damn it. Oh, so this gets me 60. So this will give me 120. A smelter. No, not a smelter. A foundry needs more frames. Oh, I don't have frames. But I can make some, because I've got some pieces. I suppose I could also just run back over there and pick up a bunch of frames. Let me see something real quick. A foundry. If I make steel, it needs 45 iron and 45 coal. So, if I want to be running both of these up here at tier 2, let's go with tier 2. Ah, now I need more encased beams. Damn it. Let's do a thing real quick. Foundry. Miner Mark II. We'll square this up. So this was doing 60. So really, this just needs a tier 1 belt to get to here. Can't afford it. Tier 2 belt it is then. Let's put a double wide storage over here for coal. Because the benefit of this is going to be that I can put both of them. I can have 2 foundries running off of this. I can bring this foundry back a bit. Production. Foundry. Yeah, we'll do like this. And that should let me pass coal right over to get another foundry beyond it. So we will do that. We will do that. There we go. And you are going to make a steel ingot. Cool. Alrighty then. I'm gonna need to make... What do I need for another miner? I need a lot of stuff. So I need to run back over here real quick. Whee, boing. I suppose I could start powering that up. Also I can make 2 foundries and pass them into a large storage because they'll have the 2 inputs. So I need 1, 2, let's get, you can take that, I'll take 3 stacks of that. Try not to get hit by my tractor again. I'll take 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3. You can take that back. I'll take 3 full stacks, thank you. Or I suppose 4 full stacks. I like that you can sort of see the coal up there. It looks really cool. I think you can still get the tractor through, or the truck through this. I hope you can. I mean, I can test it out here in a minute. Alright, I need another Mark II miner. We'll square it up this way. Yeah, we'll square it up this way. We will come down here, where we will put our storage. Nope, not that storage. That storage. Now I just need to figure out where I can put my foundry here. That a bit too close. Let me dismantle this. Actually, let me do a thing here right quick. Boop. 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 Let me work on this one first. Foundry. That can go there. That can go into there. And you can come way down here. Actually, first. You're making steel. Yeah. Here, you can take all this iron, too. There you go. I'm not quite sure where I got that iron from, but you can have it. We'll connect you to this. And we'll connect you to this. Next, kind of in line with this, another foundry. We'll bring you kind of close. You can go there. And you can go there. And again, you are making steel. Damn it. What all are you connected to? You're connected to those three as well as that over there. Simple enough to take care of. Especially since you're not making anything currently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we will have our steel collector, our steel storage organization, industrial storage. It will face this way. You can go there. You can come over to here, and we'll put you up. I can't afford it. Ow. Open this. Luckily I have a bunch of these. Because that level of belt is kind of my go-to belt, the Mark III. Or the Mark II. Is that what that is? Yeah, that's the Mark II, and then that's the Mark III. Alright, still increasing. That's good. Now, before I continue much further, let's make sure I haven't broken everything. Let me make sure we're still getting coal into the trading, the truck factory. Truck factory? Truck depot. There we go. Yeah, we're good. Cool. And the other side seems to be, yep, all of this seems to be well saturated. Nice. Look at that. Almost like I knew what I was doing. How much does this belt move? 120 per minute. I think I'm using 80 per minute currently over here. Oh, I upgraded to Mark III at some point. Okay. Let's see. This is using 45, so I'm using 90 per minute. And this is moving 120. Okay, so I'm good. Alright, and then I have steel going over to here. Now, if I want to make steel pipes... how many am I making? I am making 45 per minute, so I'm making 90 per minute. One constructor, I'm just placing this to see, will make, or use 30 per minute. So in order to sort of maximize this, I will need 3 of them. I just realized I forgot to empty out my leaves and wood when I was last at base. Oh well. Okay, so. We will do one. Actually, let's pull it back a bit. Actually, do I even need these up here? Let's say I do a logistics splitter. And then I want to do a production constructor. One, two, three. Now, just to make sure I'm doing the right thing, I'm gonna get rid of my chainsaw because I'm tired of the noise. Modular frames require steel pipes. Correct? Yes. It will require 30 per minute. I'll be making a bit more than 30 per minute. I think I'll be making a bit more than 30 per minute. I didn't see how much the actual output of them is. So you, steel pipe, 20 per minute. I'll be making enough to double its production. So I'll be making 60 steel per minute. Okay, so there's that. Where did I leave the power thingy? Over there. So let's put another power thingy here. Ooh, I'm coming close to my power. Eek. Alright, and last but not least, logistics merger. And then organization, industrial storage. Can I fit this up here? Because this would be amazing. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's great. All right. Well then, we are now making our steel pipes. When we go to make screws and everything, we're going to start killing the power. So I may not connect it all. I may just physically set up the network for it. Look at that. Nice and, well, I'm not going to say clean, because it's certainly not that. Okay, so each one of these will produce 60. I'm going to be able to produce so much iron off this facility. Holy shit. So we're going to start with this side. Alright, so let's try to aim to make double of what we need, because then we can overclock our manufacturing. Because that is making double what we need. So I would need to be making 20 frames, 10 industrial steel beams. I just realized, shit. I need to be making steel beams as well up there. I forgot about the encased beams. Okay. Well, which do I need more of? Pipes or encased beams? I need 10 encased beams per minute. But I need an assembler. Production assembler. To make encased steel beams. This is making 6 per minute. Shit. Why do you have to do this to me? So if I put 1 in, I can get it to 9. Just yells incomprehensibly. Okay, well, this can be overcome. I may just need to be really clever here in a minute. My thought is, I can peel off more coal. I can then do, depending on production, I can do for let me see, constructor. So to make screws I need rods, and to make frames I need an assembler. Oh, I need the plates. Oh boy. So I'm gonna need a lot of screws. So I need a modular frame. I need a pin is what I need to start doing all this ridiculous math I'm gonna need to do. This back of the envelope math. So how crazy can I get this? Let's figure just doing it this, and we'll see if we can double it. So, I've got the 30 steel pipes that's being made currently. If I want to make 10 frames per minute, I will need... this makes how many per minute? 2. I don't even think I can get to 10 frames per minute on one of these. Like, if I double this, it just gets to 6. Which I suppose I could put at 5. No, sorry, it gets to 4 if I double it. I would need 2, 4. That's not right. So it would go up to 5 if I put 3 in here. So I could run around and grab a bunch of power slugs. I would need to get 6 power slugs just for the frames. Which I'm probably going to have to do if I want to really get this thing going at a decent rate. To make 2 per minute. Holy shit, game. Alright, alright, alright. Let's assume I can go get all the power slugs. So, to get 10 per minute, I've run out of power. Okay. What could I shut off easily over here to just make everything stop doing its thing? You turn off the 2 foundries, and you turn off. Come back to power. On. Oh wow. I dropped in power briefly and then I went back up. Huh. Weird. I'll just let these sit over here for now. I'm gonna need to mess with power anyway. We'll probably figure out what I need to do here and then call it for the stream, just so I know the insanity I'm gonna have to get up to next time. So, 10 frames per minute. Whenever you increase it, it increases the requirements by the same amount, I believe. So if you're doubling what's coming in, or if you're doubling what's going out, you're doubling what's coming in. So I will need, God, so much math. So 250% of 3, 3 goes to 6. 6, does it round up or down? Oh no. I know an easy way to find out, actually. Truck can stay there. So I believe on both of these over here, where I'm pulling just the frames. Nope, not over here, over here. I already have a slug in the 2 of them. Which in theory I could pull out now because I've super backlogged them. All this just to get 2 heavy frames per minute. Yeah, super backlogged there. I'll take out the power slug here. Actually, real quickly, I'll do power slug, power slug, power slug. So it's 4.5 per minute. So to do this, it'll be 7.5 reinforced. And 30 rods. And that will get me the frames. So 1, 2, 3. Let me go get the other, the other, nope, I went into the wrong factory. There we go. The other power slug from down here, since I don't really need it. I mean, look at this. Alright, cool. That only brings me up to 4. Because I had 2, and I took 2. What I need is more. Alright, so. Luckily it means I just need to get 2 more. Alright, so that's how many frames I'll need per minute. Or that's how I'll get that many frames per minute. Before I do all this, I should make sure that that's actually going to produce what I'm hoping it's going to produce, which is 5. Or at least 5. Okay, yeah, it'll give me 5 per minute. Cool. This will give me 4, this will give me 3, this will give me 2. So if I overclock them, I'll get 5 per minute. Meaning I'm going to need to do 2 assemblers to crank out 10 per minute. Shit! I hear you back there, trying to run my ass over. So really, that 7.5 and 30 I will need times 2. Jesus Christ. This is going to be a fun project to get this stupid thing going. Alright. So that'll get that. Now if I want reinforced iron plates, that's making 5 per minute. So I just need... I really wish this would just do its thing. If I just put these in here. So actually, let me just real quickly, because that was stupid that I ran all the way back here. I have a production line over there. I can just keep putting those things in and seeing the numbers they give. Good thing I'll be able to make a ton of iron over there. My big thing apparently is going to be power. I'm either going to need to go back to the... where I'm doing oil and ramp that up, or I need to just tear apart the coal valley and put in a bunch more coal production. So this is producing 5. That'll go up to 12.5. Or it will do 10. I need... Oh, wait. I can just do 2 at 1 level of overclock. So let's see, for the reinforced, I will need 45 iron plates and 90 screws. And basically, one of these will each go into the frame assembler. This is a thrilling stream, I know. Okay. Now then, currently I'm at 90 screws in 2 machines. So I need 180 screws per minute. This is producing 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay. So I could overclock 1 to level 2, and I could overclock 1 to level 3. I need 20 rods. Level 3, I need, what was it, 30 rods, I believe it said? No, 25 rods. Yeah, cool. So there's that. Let me make sure that I marked this down properly. If I get this up to level 2 overclock, or sorry, level 1 overclock. 4590, 4590. Cool. That's what I want to make sure of. Boop. Alright, so I will need to generate 45 rods for just the screws. And 30 rods for the frames. So 50, or 45, 55, 65. I will need to create 75 rods per minute. Oh, well, this math's gonna get fun. So normally it's producing what? 15? God, and I need to produce so many. Alright. I suppose for the rods I can just overproduce. I'm trying to think of the easiest way to go about making a metric fuck ton of iron rods. I mean, the simplest way to do it would be to build a fleet of constructors. Because they're all going to be doing 15. And I need to make 75. So it'd be 30, 60. I would need 5 constructors. If I just did 5 constructors with that, I could do it. My problem is that I don't know how to evenly split 5. Yeah, I might have an idea how to do that. So for then rods, 5 constructors, which will bring in 75 iron per minute. And then finally, the last thing I need to figure out frames is iron plates. You're also making rods, and you should be making iron plates. I need 45 iron plates. So let's see. Alright, 75 per minute will give me 50 iron plates per minute, which is a bit more than I need, but I think I'm fine with that. So, plates will be 1 constructor times 3 OC. Okay, so I need to go get a lot of, track down a lot of power slugs. That's just for iron frames. Jesus. So I'm gonna need 6 constructors, 5 making rods, 1 making plates. Oh, out of curiosity, just to make sure I'm doing this properly, this is pulling in how many? 75 iron per minute? Alright, so that would give me 150 iron per minute to make the 10 frames per minute. I think, if I have mathed this remotely correctly. And what I am going to need to construct just for the frames is 1 constructor making plates, 5 constructors making rods, so that's a total of 6 constructors. 7 or 2 more making screws, so 8 constructors, and then 2 assemblers. That's going to be a decent sized floor plan, decent footprint. Now, to make them, I also needed. I need to go check how many encased I need. Let me get another scrap of paper from somewhere. I need to get like my D&D book over here just so I have something to write on. Like my D&D notebook. Alright. Let me wander this way. Let me do the last bit of math before calling it for the day. And then next time, what I'll try to do between streams, the same thing I do between every stream, which is increase my power output over at my generators, hilariously enough. And then run around and gather the metric fuck ton of power slugs I will need, if I can find them all. I assume they keep regenerating in new places as you grab them, because I keep discovering them in new places, so I'll take that for what it is. I have limestone over here. Oh, that changes something. That's very good to know that I have limestone over here, even if it is impure. It means I can just pull steel off, make steel beams, and then combine it with... Oh, I've also got limestone over here. Nice. Normal limestone. And before I send myself careening off a cliff to my death, anything over here hidden? Nope, just all this iron. Just all of this iron. This delicious, delicious iron. You know there's something down there in all that poison. What's up, buddy? Alright, so we're making one of the things we need. We've mathed out the second of the things we need, which is frames. Screws, we just need 200 screws per minute. That's not going to be difficult to figure out. But it's going to be the industrial beams at 10 beams per minute. Alright, so let's go take a look at what our factory is currently doing. Go tractor. Alright, so you're making 6 per minute. If I overcharge you, can you get up to 10 per minute? Fucking 9 per minute. Okay. So you normally make 6, you can go up to 12. That's fine, we'll do 12 per minute. So you need 36 beams. And 60 concrete. Okay. I like that concrete is now my limiting factor, apparently. It has to be whatever that belt is that I can't target. Oh no, it's probably... Yeah, it's probably these instead. Okay. I'll worry about those later. So, anyway. So, if this is going to require those numbers, so 36 steel beams. You, beam boy, you're making 22 beams. If I bump you up by 1, can you get up to 30? You get up to 30. 37. Okay. So I will need 150 steel per minute. And that's overclocking you 3 times. Or I suppose any of these instances where I'm overclocking, I can just make multiple factories. Because that's essentially what it's doing. I'll have to sit here and fiddle with the math of it. And so I will need that much steel, and one foundry produces half that. Okay. I'll need several foundries then. As for the concrete, if I need 60 concrete per minute, I will need, I think, just 2 constructors. No, these are each making 15. So if I overclock them, I'll just do 4 constructors for these, to be honest. For the concrete, I'll just do 4 constructors. Or because there's 2 limestone things, I'll do harvest, harvest, split each into 2 constructors. Each, all of that goes into one thing, one storage, and then that all goes. So the beams will be easy enough. And I think the screws will be fine. The tricky thing is going to be making enough frames to keep up with production. Because that's going to be a complicated line, or complicated setup. So, I think I will dedicate these back to Brain, cooperate with me. Probably frames, because they're going to need the longest production line. So they'll come out to here somewhere, and then work their way down. These two, one or two, will make screws, which will then go into there. These two, I will bring coal over, make another steel line, this time make steel beams, combine it with the limestone that's over here, make encased steel beams, and then bring it back to the manufacturing over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put storages in the center, so it's just everything's going into storages, preferably double-decker storages. So if I find things are building up enough, I can just make another manufacturer and split all of them off into a second one. So, my homework is going to be to gather all the resources and to make sure I have the infrastructure to support this, so next time I can just build. And build and build and build and build. The first step of that is going to be, let's see what our power is. Power's doing okay, but all of these things are going to kill our power. The other thing, and I will sort of fix it now, logistics. 5. I'm doing this because I'm going to bump that coal production all the way up to max. Oh my god, look how fast it's going. So much coal! It's probably actually finally making a dent in this thing, isn't it? Nope, sure ain't. See how fast this moves me. Alrighty then. So now we definitely should... God, there's just so much coal coming down this line. So I think we will have enough coal, because I hope we will, to do what we need to do. We'll put a splitter like up here. Actually, the last thing I want to do, out of curiosity, is first save, in case I somehow destroy everything. And then go test if that has the clearance for me to go get the, to drive my truck to get the Caterium. Yeah! Cool. Alrighty. So I will drive my truck back to base. I will throw all of the biological matter I have into the biofuel processing. And then we will call it there. So I think we did a good job today. We did rubber production, we expanded our power production with more fuel generators. We have figured out, we've spent 20 minutes basically figuring out all the math we're going to need, hopefully, to get the automation of heavy frames done. Now I'm just going to have to figure out a place where I can automatically make computers, because I'm going to need them in growing quantities, and god, that's going to be a pain in the ass. I suppose what I could do is over in that same area, there was the copper nodes. I could just ferry over a bunch of plastic and make circuit boards over there. That's still going to be tricky, because computers need plastic and screws and circuits and. So, first step would be basically mimicking this setup that I have over there, which is automatically doing copper, but then I can manually put in the other thing, plastic. At least until I can get up to monorails and start keeping everything in the same, like doing a better job of ferrying items around. This should be wood, right? It is in fact wood. So I come over here, and I sort, and I do wood and wood. And I sort again. Then I come down here, and I do leaves. And then, out of curiosity, I run over here. And I look at this, and I see all this biofuel I have. Yeah. Alrighty. And, out of further curiosity, 9 coupons. Nice. Thank you, plastics. You're doing swell. Alright. So we are going to call it there. I hope you all enjoyed. I will be back on... I may be streaming tomorrow. I won't be streaming this. I'll be hosting another stream if they're okay with it, but I might be on that stream. We'll see. I'll have to play it by ear. I will definitely be back, though, on Monday with more Satisfactory. So until then, I hope you all have enjoyed. I'm going to just try not to brain myself and put myself... where do I want to put myself? Just looking at the sunset over my nice factory. Look at that. I hope you all had a good one, enjoyed the stream, and I hope you all have a good weekend if I find myself not doing anything tomorrow. And I will see you again next time. Bye-bye. Wait, one day I'll get good at this. There we go, look at that pretty moon. Ain't it nice? Have a good one.